Just want to come in here real quick for a quick live, so we're going to do a little bit of chatting for a few minutes. See when one hops in here. What's up, little Everett? Yodel-a-hoo. You're always yodeling on my channel, man. How you doing, Jeff? Yeah, I just want to hop in real quick and say hi to everybody. Just do a few minutes chat, see what everyone's up to tonight. JDQ Transportation, how you doing, man? It's good to see you here. Thanks for sticking around. Hey, Jasmine. Yeah, JDQ, a lot of my trucking subscribers, I think they didn't stick around, so I'm glad you're one of them. Except John Delahite. JD from Texas, how you doing, man? It's good to see you here. Thanks for being here. Like I said, I just want to come in here real quick, say hi to everybody, just do a quick chat. See if we get a few people in here. So I'm currently in Los Angeles right now. I'm staying at the Hilton. I'm doing another bus test express for this week, partly for the week. Hey, Keith, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How's the wife? You guys still out there trucking? You in the snow? I'm doing fine. Thanks, man. JDQ, I really appreciate it, man. 100% hanging around. Cool, man. I got some good content coming, even though it's not truck related, you know? It's good stuff. Hey, Reggie, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. So anyways, yeah, I'm in Los Angeles right now doing the Bus Test Express and just chilling in the hotel. Got back for the night and, yeah, just relaxing. Got done eating dinner. Figured I'd jump on real quick, see how everyone's doing. US Express now. You guys aren't with Prime anymore? How'd that work, Keith? I thought, wasn't your wife on contract with Prime? Did you guys bail on Prime? JDQ Transportation says, anytime, bro. Been trying to get content out myself, but been really busy. Yeah, especially this time of year, it's not easy, man. You really got to concentrate on driving in this winter. You guys get to go through it. I don't get to do it this year like I've done in the past. The most I really have to deal with is just heavy wind and rain. But no snow and ice like you guys. You know, California doesn't really get that unless you go way up north in the Sierras or up towards Shasta. In my area where I travel around, nothing. He said better pay and weekly home time. Hey, man, that's what it's all about, is that home time. It's the reason why I left Prime. And for the pay. You know, when I got offered, you know, a lot more than what I was making at Prime and I get to be home, how can you say no to that, right? JDQ said, I'm actually heading home for 10 days, so I'm south right now. Nice. You're gonna be home for the holidays. That's awesome. So you're not gonna get the no holiday bonuses or anything like that since you're taking off, which I would rather take off too. He said we're paying her Prime contract off. Yeah, I considered doing that. Actually, my company where I am right now, they offered to help me. That's how bad they wanted me to come back. And I almost did it, but I was like, you know, it was only like 2 months away from the end of my contract. So I said, you know, let me just finish out the contract so nobody owes anybody any money. And it worked out. But yeah, man, if you're able to pay off the contract and go elsewhere to make more money, paying off the contract is probably a smart move. John Delhi said you had to deal with weird Californians, though. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm one of the weird ones. But that's true, JD. Even today, I was driving around. It was pretty heavy rain here in the LA area. And yeah, people just, they act stupid. They just forget how to drive as soon as there's a little bit of water on the road. JDQ says, I'll get part of it, different pay scale this year. Okay. It's per load? Oh, that's interesting. So the more you work, the more money you get? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, last year, as you know, it was just a flat. You get some sort of bonus, and it wasn't really that much. I can't remember what it was. 400 or 500, something like that. Yeah, definitely not driving in the snow like you guys are. The Theo sent me a picture the other day. He was up on the 90. I forget which state he was in, but it was a winter wonderland, and I was like, man, I don't feel sorry. I feel sorry for you having to drive up there, and I'm glad I'm not doing it this year. I mean, it's not that bad. Um, Driving after the storm, it's in the storm that's not fun. But driving through the snow is actually beautiful. I actually really liked it. I didn't hate it. The only time I really got shut down because of snow, I was actually in Oregon of all places, and I was shut down for like 3 days because they would, Oregon, they'll put up the chain restrictions even though it's, just a little icy. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Amy H. Rest in peace, Bossman Truckers here. Change your name again. JDQ said last year I was flatbed, so I didn't get anything. Oh wow, flatbeds didn't get anything, or why is that? I heard LOL under the bus. Yeah. Yeah, we got a few people in here. Like I say, guys, that's when I come in here and just say hi real quick and see how everyone's doing. I see a lot of my faithful are here and saying hello. Only Reefer gets it, really? I didn't know that, JDQ. I thought that was a whole company thing. I didn't know it was only Reefer. And I was Reefer, obviously, last year, so. Oh, Little was under the bus. Yeah, he's still there. Little Everett, he's still under the bus. He's yodeling. There's a nice echo in the cargo bays under the bus, so he's down there yodeling. Good old little Everett, always yodeling. Every time I post a video, he's usually the first one to comment on any of my videos, and it's always a yodelay hoo. uh, yeah, JDQ last year, all holidays I was out on the road. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. I was in all this weather that we're dealing with right now. So I'm kind of glad this year I'm home. Thanksgiving I did work, but I was home early in the afternoon. I was still home in time for dinner and all that. And I'm not sure what's happening for Christmas yet. There's a chance I may be doing something, but I'll still be home either way. And New Year's, I'm not that big of a New Year's person. I don't really celebrate. So if I work New Year's, I'm cool with that. It doesn't matter. Hey, Joker, how you doing? How's the nice change of pace treating you? I'm loving it, man. Like I was just telling JDQ and Keith earlier, I get paid a lot more money than when I was at Prime right now, and I'm home. I'm not home right now. I'm sitting at a hotel in Los Angeles, but I'm 4 hours from home, and I'm home almost every night. Every now and then I'll do these multi-day trips, but when I was over the road trucking, as you guys truckers know, you're out there for months at a time. I think I was gone for, I don't know, 6 weeks, 6 or 8 weeks, 2 months at a time, and be home for like 4 days and go back out and do it again. I missed all holidays. I missed all, you know, kids' activities. I missed all birthdays, and yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that this year, and I think I'll be okay. JDQ said, I was out Thanksgiving this year, going home for Christmas. Same thing last year, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to be away, man. Uh, Amy says, you can tell you're happy. I can tell I'm happy, yes. I'm happy. I mean, I was happy with the truck too. Don't get me wrong. It was a great job. It's just, you can't beat being home and getting paid more. I mean, come on. It's a no-brainer. JD said, can you take your kids or Miss CJ on bus trips? Not always. Maybe to the casinos I could take Mrs. CJ. Kids can't go to the casino. So I guess the answer is no, not really, because usually these are all private parties we're taking, and it'd be kind of unprofessional if I were to bring any family members with me. I've had some groups in the past invite my family. Um, I finish the trip and they say, hey, next time we're going to do this trip, we're going to request you as our driver and we want you to bring your family. That hasn't happened yet, only because COVID happened and that all got shut down. But yeah, unless they get invited, no, they can't really go. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. And he says, "Hey, Captain John, do you miss driving a semi truck?" Um, I That's a hard question to answer because I really loved driving the truck. It was a great job. It's probably one of the best jobs I've ever had, man. It really was. Driving that huge beast was fun. It was challenging, and that was the best part of the job. It's the best part of being a bus driver too. We have some small buses, we have the mini buses, we have the very large 45-foot buses. And I always prefer the large buses, even if we're going downtown San Francisco. I prefer the large buses only because it's more of a challenge. It's more fun. It's more of a problem solving and a little bit more skill that you need to have when driving those types of vehicles. So that part of trucking I miss. Of course, seeing our country. You see the country every corner. From Maine to Florida to Oregon to California. You're just back and forth all week long, and it was an amazing experience. So that part I do miss, Ryan. I really do. Yes. 30 is over. Got to roll. Be safe, bro. You too, JDQ. Be safe out there, man. All right. And yeah, stay south. And Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you. All right. Amy says, I did not know NFL players get escorts. Uh, yeah, and it's not just NFL. Sometimes the college teams also. One of the videos I posted where I was at the Notre Dame game versus Stanford, they get escorted in as well. I think it's just a safety thing for the players and for the public. Especially some of these very popular teams. You don't want them driving down the freeway by themselves because people will just mob the bus. They'll create crowds and create safety issues. So it's just quicker and easier and efficient on everybody if we just get them there, with an escort and get them back to wherever they're going for the day. I think that's the main reason for that. But yes, and I believe they always get escorts. I can't remember a time an NFL team came and we didn't have an escort. I mean, I'll have escorts like early in the morning. Like my first run I did, I think it was like 6 or 7 in the morning. I had no escort, and it was a Sunday morning. Freeways were empty anyway, and it was hours before anybody would show up to the stadium, right? So they don't really care, I guess, at that point. But once traffic starts building up and people start arriving to the stadium, and it's only obvious you got 6 to 8 buses going down the freeway towards the stadium, then you know who's in the bus. So it's just a safety thing. Amy said, I thought that was cool. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite trips to do. That's the first time I actually got to go into the game, though. Usually we don't. The first time I did NFL was we did the Packers right before they went to the Super Bowl. They were playing the 49ers. And yeah, we didn't get to go into the game on that one. So this was actually my first time in that stadium at all. So it was a lot of fun. I agree. It was pretty cool. So, anyways, yeah, just hanging out here in the hotel. The rain finally let up today. Thankfully, hopefully it's not too bad tomorrow. It's getting cold, but I know I can't complain. Some of you truck drivers out there are dealing with that snow. Like I said, Theo sent me a picture up there on the 90, and it looked miserable. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Like I said, I just want to come in here real quick and let you all know I'm still alive and kicking. And yeah, I appreciate you all for being here. And say John Delhite says, NO Saints players carry more guns than the police. They don't need escorts. Yeah, well, good for them, I guess. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate you all for being here, and I'll see you down the road.